I'm Paul, and I play drums in the band Silverstein. For our album, this The Wind Shifts, it was the first time working with a new member, Paul on guitar. But for our new album, I'm Alive and Everything I Touch, we already were a lot more comfortable working together. We had some good experience from the previous album. So I think we went in believing even more in him and his ability, and knowing that he kind of understood what our sound was and where we should take it. So we really took the lead on a bunch of songs, and together I think we really produced kind of our best album that we've ever done. For our new album, we were kind of after creating another concept album because we felt that our fans have responded well to it, but it also gives us kind of like something else to work on besides just the songs. You know, it kind of creates that thesis beneath and ties it all together. And definitely enhances our creative process. So I think that was kind of the motivation behind just making songs, was actually have that concept and everything. Yeah, we don't want to touch too deeply on the concept before people have really heard the record, but we do want to share, I guess, that the album's about a journey about starting actually in Toronto and resulting in Toronto. And there are 4 chapters, or just ways that we've broken up the album, because each song is regionally based. So basically, each song is about a particular city. And basically, if you kind of look at like a north, south, east, west, that's how we kind of broke it up into 4 chapters. And yeah, so it's just kind of about like a circular journey in that way. But there's a lot deeper issues and kind of things that we get into as that goes on. I think for us, like we were inspired by a lot of other artists, and it seemed like more classically, 70s, 80s kind of stuff. A lot of artists were doing the concept album thing, and some of them took it like pretty far out there, but it always kind of made for an interesting story, and also like another dimension to the art where it's just not a bunch of songs, like I said, which is what we wanted to kind of avoid, I think there's certain artists that do some really unique stuff, like the Flaming Lips, for example, have done some really unique stuff. And I think, we try to like grab ideas from that stuff, but we always want to be original. And I think this is technically our 3rd concept album, and we very intentionally tried to not repeat the past and not just repeat somebody else's work, but to do something pretty unique. We definitely spent a lot of time on the road, and I mean it's a lot of hard work for us. But we know that in order to keep going, to stay active, stay current, it's important to be out there. It requires you to always think 6 to 12 months ahead of time, because you can't be in something and just like assume the next opportunity is going to roll around. So for us, it's really about planning and thinking ahead. And even for like the tour we're currently on, it took about 12 months of preparation to really put this all together, but it resulted in being, something absolutely great. Most of our music videos are typically crafted by the director. We'd like to not be super literal when it comes to like the video concept. So even like with the new song, the brand new single from I'm Alive and Everything I Touch, the director heard the song and had this like cool idea, and immediately we clicked with him creatively, and we kind of let him just like roll with it. And we trusted him, and we're super happy with the way it turned out. Actually, it was one of the easiest videos we filmed and one of our most fun.